What software is used at your company? How do you use them for term extraction and/or terminology management?
We use a wide variety of software, but the main programs are Trados Studio, Memoc, Acros, Verifica and Xbench. We don't do specific term extraction during our work, but we do build project term bases in Studio and in Memoc. And then from Memoc you can simply export these as Excel sheets. From Studio we use the glossary converter app connected to Multiterm for converting our project term bases, adding these to Excel sheets and maintaining them there.
What kind of terminology resources, guidelines are translators provided with? Can you please specify in terms of term bases, aligned parallel texts, corpora or glossaries?
This largely depends on what we receive from our client, but in a typical scenario we provide our translators with term bases and glossaries, and we also advise them on term-based priority. So for example, a client provided material might override our own in-house collections.
What kinds of terminology data banks does your agency own, and how are they selected? By subject, by project, or by customer, for example? Is there any systematic terminology work going on?
We primarily collect terminology in client and or product line specific term bases. Terminology development takes place connected to specific projects. The best method is to build project term bases, and at the end of each project the content of these term bases can be added to the client and product line specific collections. We also have some thematic glossaries that are used across clients, for example for GDPR terminology or clinical trial terminology. A special type of term base we develop is the so-called reviewer term base, which only contains client-suggested and approved terms. We have a general glossary catalog, which is basically a very long list of all of the material we have, and this helps linguists locate the appropriate reference material for every project.
During translation projects, who has the competence or eligibility to edit and manage terminology? Do you let translators, revisers have their say as to amending or enlarging term bases, and at which stage of the process? And how are such modifications carried out?
It is the responsibility of our in-house proofreaders to develop our term bases. External translators often provide their suggestions regarding certain terms, but in the end the linguist proofreading the project has the final say. In a situation when a linguist wants to add a term to a term base that is already added from previous projects, it is very easy to locate who originally added the term, as such metadata along with other information about products, for example, is kept and stored in our glossaries. So then in such a case the two linguists would consult and decide if the term needs to be updated or if the two parallel translations should both be kept. We also update our glossaries based on reviewer or client suggestions, or when, for example, spelling conventions are updated.
What would you advise to training institutions to help improve students' info mining competence?
Students these days are actually very competent and creative in info mining. But we can make a few suggestions. First of all, it would be useful simply to familiarize them with relevant resources, good online dictionaries, translator communities such as PROS, or useful websites, for example, the website containing European legislation where everything can be found in all the EU languages, displayable in a bilingual format. Another suggestion would be to encourage students to think critically and assess the reliability of their resources and the appropriateness of the context for certain terms.